Okay, this one is going to be the last one. Hopefully.
Well, we're about to go for a ride again.
Sweet.
It's not a tractor, but okay.
So you actually have to save like all of them.
I'm pretty sure that's how you get the good ending, is you save all the people. Or are you talking about on this little sequence?
No, like to get the good ending.
Yeah, you gotta save all the students, I'm pretty sure.
That's
There's
stupid.
300 damn zombies? Holy crap. Ah, dang it. I'm trying to be so careful.
So does he get his body back? I just want to know.
No, I don't think so.
Ah.
But I can't completely remember, so. Where are you guys going? Gotcha. Yeah, watch out, here I come.
Right round and go down.
No, wrong song. That one sucks. Know when you go down.
Oh, yeah. Now I remember what we were talking about the last episode. So, yeah, like, none of the other... not Silent Hill. Shit. Scary movies actually hold up other than one.
Yeah, I liked 4 when I was younger, but I've rewatched it since, and it doesn't hold up very well. I mean, it's not...
Yeah, like,
it's not horrible.
Yeah, it's not horrible, because, like, the jokes are, like, true, because, I mean, they're for real, because that's, like, the problem with it. But then, when the new Grudge came out, that's actually based off the actual Japanese Grudge, you realized... I believe it was based. You realized that one was way better than the one that we had. Like, the Japanese Grudge that I heard about was way better than the American Grudge that was made.
Yeah, 4 was The Grudge and The Village, right?
No, it was The Grudge, The Village, and the...
And War of the Worlds.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Chicken Little. That's what the alien part was the Chicken Little movie. Everyone's favorite Disney movie.
Scary Movie 4, like, they did a lot of, like, stuff, like, criticism jokes that everyone thought of the same thing was those movies. But, again, the reason why, like, some people don't know this, but, as I said, like, the Grudge that we had in America, that is not the original Grudge. That is actually a remake of the Grudge from Japan. And from my understanding, what I was told, apparently the Grudge that was in Japan was a lot scarier than the one that we have. Because apparently they did their own little spiel spin on that.
Yeah, I've never watched a Japanese horror movie, but yeah, I've heard that they do it, a lot of times they do it a lot better than America.
Oh yeah, they do. Because a lot of the Japanese people there who are like horror enthusiasts are very fucked up. Like, they think of so much darker shit. Like, there's a dude who's smiling in an interview who made like a very well-known horror story-based anime, and he's like, does not give 2 cares in the world, and he's like, yeah, I created that. I'm the one who makes you have nightmares at night. For being an adult, too. Like, without a care in the world. So, yeah, so the story behind that is because, well, it kind of makes sense with them. Because in their culture, they actually have more, like, scary horror stories than we ever will have. If that kind of makes sense. Because remember, like when I was like talking about the flying farmer zombie shit, that actually is kind of like from a mythical lore, like people being possessed and floating in the air. But yeah, I actually would highly recommend anyone to watch like a Japanese horror film because it really is horrifying and scary. Because one that I watched was because to them there is no such thing as like some people can escape, but to them it don't care nor matter. Because no joke, there was one where this woman got kidnapped, and there's no rules with them. They'll go full throttle in. Where she was kidnapped, right? She was abused, raped, you name it, and her sister. And what this dude was, since they were finding out and getting close to him, he had to ground up this woman's sister so they wouldn't find her. But when her sister actually connected the dots and found out it was him, and he told her what happened to her, he literally straight point blank said to her, "You were here while she was screaming your name while getting grounded up and calling for you, but you actually ignored her." And he was laughing maniacally, and then she said, "Oh, that's okay. You'll get to experience the same fate as she did then." So she literally dropped him right into that meat grinder and let him like slowly die just like her. I'm so confused. How the hell did she get bitten?
I don't know. How am I supposed to know?
I don't know, you're the Lollipop chainsaw expert here.
I'm a Lollipop chainsawologist. Lollipop chainsawologist.
I have a degree and you will respect that, bitch.
Gather round, children.
Which actually I'm now curious when the original Grudge came out actually. Because I believe it's like way older than the Grudge that came out here. Not like the newest one, but the one that actually came into America.
The one... Was that the one with Sarah Michelle Gellar in it?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, it was. That's right. I always get the Grudge and the Ring mixed up because, you know, they're both American versions of Japanese horror films. But yeah, she wasn't in the Ring. I know that for sure. So yeah, it was the Grudge.
Yeah, oh, okay, that's what it's called. I forgot. So it's originally called Jun-on. So the original, called The Curse, came out in March 18, 2000. But yes, from what I heard, apparently they said the one in Japan is a lot more scarier than the one that actually is here in America. And wait, what the fuck? Okay, that's interesting. Okay, yeah, wait, whoa, that actually is interesting. I did not know that. So, apparently, they made 2 Grudge movies, alright, in Japan, and that's when they came out with third one, The Grudge, the one that we saw in America, the very first one, alright? But this is where it gets weird. So they made 3 Grudge movies, alright? And then I guess they didn't like it, so they just brought it back to Japan and just kept it there for a little bit. Which all that is. Interesting, because yeah, apparently they ended it off. Because the last Junhon movie was called The Final Curse. Wow. What an interesting tell, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense. I know there was. Oh God! Wow. I guess I was wrong. Apparently, the new Grudge did not do that good. You want to know the scores of it?
Huh.
4.3 out of 10 by IMDb. Emergency.
IMDb.
Yeah. They're like the budget Power Rangers. It got a 21 Rotten Tomatoes and a 41 by Metacritic. Makes sense. Did we not just kill him?
Well, we killed the same type of zombie. Hooray! I cut a tree. Can I buy an upgrade now? I can buy that. I want to get this one though, so I'm gonna wait. I feel like that one will be more useful because I already have a bunch of health upgrades. Why?
Why?
So I can die in a bus crash?
Is she?
Dude, that's why when you're tripping on shrooms, or you have been, you don't trust anything you see.
Wait, is this the boss?
Yeah. She's like psychedelic music themed. You know what else is psychedelic?
My life.
The fact that, well, we may have to do one more upside down. If the boss fight starts right now, we can just tack it onto this one. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is the boss fight. So we'll just have this one be a little bit long.
Alright. What the fuck? She sound like Hippie?
Yeah, she's like a hippie, like, psychedelic LSD influenced music type person.
Ah, that explains the mushrooms.
Yeah, like the Beatles in the 60s, the late 60s. I guess saying just the Beatles in the 60s would make sense because all their music came out in the 60s, but, well, technically Let It Be came out in 1970, but this is not the time for a Beatles history lesson. She looks fine. Well, that's not very hippie of you.
Yeah, that's not very peaceful.
There you go, you got it.
Okay. Well then.
Oh no, not the bubbles.
God. They really go fast, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, you only got a certain time limit to get to them?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't really remember what her other phases are like. I guess she multiplies.
Well then. We just...
Hey, at least in this, like, LSD friggin' trip that she seems to be in control of, at least she's nice enough to put a bunch of chainsaw blaster ammo around.
Yeah, no, we'd be so totally fucked.
I'm trying, Nick. Shut the hell up. What are you doing?
You're just sitting there, Nick, so shut up. Well, technically you're actually hanging there, but...
Yeah, you're just hanging out, man.
Oh my god! Your clones fucked you up, bitch.
Yeah, cutting her in half vertically worked well last time.
Yeah,
Let's go ahead and do
I guess
it,
she did not learn her lesson.
Oh wow, I can't believe it happened again.
Oh, well, what do you know? She's doing it again. Oh, she's even doing it more.
She's like a hydra. A hippie hydra.
What?
Oh no, I know.
What the hell is going on?
Creepy stuff. Creepy in like a weird, like, psychedelic way.
I don't know why they're doing that, because that doesn't seem smart to do. Oh, you didn't grab it. And this is the hippie monsters. Good night.
I can see that band. The Hippie Monsters. Zombie Hippie. That does sound kind of like a band, honestly.
That actually does.
They're like a fusion of like psychedelic punk or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, Rob Zombie and White Zombie's an actual thing. So, I mean, like, I wouldn't put past me that they're an actual band, so.
That'd be like if Rob Zombie started a psychedelic band. Zombie Hippie.
Bruh, that would be dope.
Oh, you still got me. With your silly slappy hand.
That makes no sense. How I got here. Let's kill this bitch.
Hopefully that's the end of it. I mean, how many more times can she multiply?
Who knows?
Yep, that's the end.
Sweet! So much blood!
So much blood, so little time.
Damn. Well,
you broke her sitar. Well, that was cool.
yeah.
Yeah, it was all just one big trip.
Rosalind? She's not here.
I don't know how that makes sense, though. If it was all just one big trip, then the hippie chick should still be out there.
Who's this? Why are you pretending to be Stephen Hawking?
What the fuck?
What? Cause everyone does auto-tune.
Yeah, Stephen Hawking does it, but Juliet's not exactly smart, so...
Ah, okay, that makes sense now.
We don't have any other choice, Nick. Who's gonna help us?
What the fuck? Damn, he got fucking shoned up. Holy shit. Alright, well, that's a wrap for this video.
I didn't do so well that time. I didn't get that high scores, but whatever.
Yeah.